Bachelor in Paradise. Huge sign Dale and Kat are done. August 25th, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Dale Moss and Kat Izzo are madly in love on Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise. But there's a huge sign that they are done now that the show is over. Keep reading for the latest on their relationship status now. Bachelor in Paradise fans think Dale and Kat are perfect for each other. Bachelor Nation fans were surprised when Dale Moss was revealed as a contestant on Bachelor in Paradise. He last appeared in the franchise during Claire Crawley's Bachelorette season. Claire and Dale got engaged after just a few episodes and ditched the show. Tayshia Adams was brought in to finish out the season. Claire and Dale dated for a year before splitting for good. She married Ryan Dawkins in 2023. Dale dated HGTV star Gailey Alex for nearly 2 years. He joined Bachelor in Paradise just a few months after his relationship with Gailey Alex ended. Viewers did not expect to see him immediately connect with Kat Izzo. The Bachelor alum got engaged on Season 9 of Bachelor in Paradise, but her relationship with John Henry Spurlock didn't last long. As Season 10 goes on, fans aren't happy with how Dale or Kat has been acting. Some viewers have said online that they think the two are actually perfectly matched. Dale and Kat have been described by viewers as narcissistic cloud chasers. Kat Izzo faces her worst nightmare in the next episode of Bachelor in Paradise. Huge sign Dale and Kat are done. Despite a few bumps when Dale was outed for kissing Ali Johinkis, Kat and Dale are one of the strongest couples from Season 10. They have a real shot at winning the $500,000 cash prize. But recently eliminated contestant Alicia Gupta made the shocking claim that Kat Izzo secretly had a boyfriend the entire time she was on Season 10, and even had a secret way of communicating with the alleged boyfriend. Kat Izzo hasn't publicly responded to the allegations, but she may not have to. Bachelor in Paradise fans are eager to know if Kat and Dale are still together. It won't be officially confirmed until the Season 10 reunion, but there are signs that they called it quits. Weeks after a fan spotted Dale out in NYC alone, a new anonymous tip supported the belief that he's not with Kat anymore. Another fan spotted Dale in NYC recently, but this time he wasn't alone. Gossip site Dumois shared a tip that claimed Dale was caught kissing another woman at a bar in the Hamptons. One Bachelor in Paradise fan joked, "Alicia submitted this." Another added, "Reunion is going to be juicy." Dumois is an unconfirmed gossip site, so take the post with a grain of salt. Let us know in the comments if you think Dale and Kat are still together. Bachelor in Paradise thrives on romance, heartbreak, and the kind of shocking twists that keep viewers clutching their wine glasses in disbelief. But when it comes to Dale and Kat, the couple who once looked like the ultimate beachside love story, fans are convinced there's been a shift, one too big to ignore. From stolen kisses under Mexican sunsets to whispered promises during rose ceremonies, Dale and Kat seem to have it all. But recent events suggest otherwise, and the signs, if you know where to look, are glaringly obvious. Could this be the beginning of the end for the couple everyone thought would leave Paradise hand in hand? The spark that lit the beach. Dale wasn't supposed to fall in love in Paradise, not this fast anyway. When he arrived, the camera zoomed in on his confident smile, his lean figure framed by the turquoise ocean behind him. He was the kind of contestant the franchise loved, charming, mysterious, with just enough heartbreak in his backstory to keep viewers hooked. Kat, on the other hand, had built a reputation long before Dale walked down those wooden steps. She was bold, she was polarizing, and she didn't care what anyone thought of her. She made Paradise messy in a way that producers adored and fans debated endlessly online. So when Dale and Kat locked eyes for the first time, sparks flew. It was undeniable, and even their castmates felt it. They talked under the palapas until sunrise, laughed in the pool, and quickly became the couple others measured their relationships against. "They're it," one contestant whispered into the camera during a confessional. "Like, if anyone's leaving here engaged, it's Dale and Pat." But Paradise has a way of testing even the strongest connections. The first cracks appear. No couple in Paradise gets a free ride, and Dale and Kat weren't the exception. It started small. Dale wanted quiet mornings, coffee in hand as he journaled by the beach. Kat, ever the extrovert, thrived on drama, conversation, and pulling people into her orbit. "You're always writing," she teased one morning, snatching his notebook away. "What are you, a poet now?" Dale smiled, but there was a flicker of irritation. "It helps me clear my head. You should try it sometime." The cameras caught everything. The subtle tension, the way Dale's jaw tightened, the way Kat rolled her eyes. To viewers, it looked like nothing. But for those on the beach, it was a sign. Their rhythms weren't always in sync. And then came the arrivals. Every week, new faces walked down those steps, carrying date cards and the potential to shift alliances. When Kat accepted a date with newcomer Logan, just to see where her head was at, Dale's calm demeanor cracked for the first time. "She doesn't owe me anything," Dale said in a confessional, his voice steady, but his eyes stormy. But fans online noticed too. Hashtags like #TeamDale and Kat needs to choose began trending. By week 3, the whispers had turned into full-blown speculation. At cocktail parties, Kat was often seen mingling with others while Dale lingered at the edges. Contestants noticed how he looked at her, longing mixed with frustration, while she seemed to thrive on attention. "It's like she needs everyone to like her," one contestant shared, and Dale, he just wants her. During one particularly intense night, Dale finally confronted Kat. "I don't mind if you're friendly," he said, his voice quiet but firm, "but when I see you laughing with every guy here, it makes me feel like I don't matter to you." Kat, defensive as ever, shot back. "This is paradise, Dale. If you can't handle that, maybe you're on the wrong beach." Gasps rippled through the palapa. Even the bartenders exchanged looks. Fans watching at home were split. Some praised Kat for being unapologetically herself, while others accused her of sabotaging something real. The huge sign everyone's talking about. The biggest sign Dale and Kat might be done didn't come during a fight. It came in silence. On a night when most couples were huddled together under blankets, Dale sat alone, staring at the ocean. The cameras lingered on him longer than usual, capturing his stillness, his loneliness. Kat, meanwhile, was nowhere in sight. Rumor had it she was off chatting with producers, venting about how clingy Dale had become. Social media exploded. Viewers began to dissect every moment, every glance, every rose ceremony exchange. When Kat handed Dale her rose with a casual, almost detached smile, fans felt it. The warmth was gone. "She didn't even look at him," one fan tweeted. "I think it's over." And maybe it was. The rose ceremony that changed everything. The next rose ceremony was brutal. Contestants were tense, the air thick with salt and anticipation. Kat, standing with her rose in hand, hesitated. She scanned the group, her eyes flicking briefly to Dale before darting away. For a second, just a second, it looked like she might give her rose to someone else. The cameras cut to Dale's face, his expression unreadable. Finally, Kat handed the rose to Dale, but the moment was different. Gone were the whispered promises, the beaming smiles. Instead, it was transactional, like she was fulfilling an obligation rather than following her heart. Viewers at home felt it in their gut. The romance was fading. Fan reactions and theories. No Bachelor in Paradise storyline exists in a vacuum. Fans dissected every detail across Twitter, Reddit, and podcasts. She's stringing him along for screen time. Dale deserves better. This is classic Kat, self-sabotage 101. Even alumni from past seasons chimed in, some defending Kat's right to explore her options, others warning Dale to cut his losses before it's too late. Theories swirled. Was Kat eyeing someone else on the beach? Was Dale planning to self-eliminate? Would producers step in with a dramatic twist? The truth, as always in Paradise, was messier than anyone realized. The breaking point. The huge sign became undeniable when Dale stopped trying. He no longer pulled Kat aside for late-night talks. He no longer fought for her attention. Instead, he started opening up to other contestants, not romantically, but emotionally, confiding in them about his doubts. "I thought she was my person," he admitted one night to a fellow castmate, "but maybe I was just convenient for her." Kat, sensing the shift, grew more defensive. She accused Dale of being distant, of checking out.
But the irony wasn't lost on anyone. She had pulled away first, and now she didn't like the taste of her own medicine. The tension was palpable. Paradise had turned into a battleground. What happens next? As the season barrels toward its finale, one question looms large. Will Dale and Kat survive Paradise? The huge sign, that empty look in Dale's eyes, that detached way Kat handed over her rose, suggests they won't. But in true Bachelor fashion, producers are dangling the possibility of redemption. Will Kat realize what she's about to lose? Will Dale decide he deserves more? Or will one of them walk away, choosing self-respect over a forced romance? Whatever happens, fans will be watching, dissecting, and debating long after the final rose is handed out. The lesson of Dale and Kat. At its heart, Bachelor in Paradise is about more than cocktails and roses. It's about what happens when people are forced to confront their desires, their insecurities, and their patterns on national television. Dale and Kat's journey, whether it ends in heartbreak or reconciliation, is a reminder of a truth fans know all too well. Paradise may look like a fairy tale, but love here is never simple. And as the sun sets on another chaotic season, one thing is clear. The huge sign that Dale and Kat are done is written in the sand, waiting for the tide to wash it away.